Hello friends, in today's video I would like to clear one of the doubts which has been raised by one of the students who has watched the previous video. Well, he has his doubt as to what this AFD, which whose detailed name is Axial Force Diagram, really means. So in this today's lecture I would like to give a small description about what this Axial Force Diagram means. So before starting this video, I would like to directly to take you to the definition of this axial force diagram. Well, as you can see here, I have given the definition. Here, the axial force diagram is nothing but a diagrammatic representation of the axial force acting along the length of the body, or in to be a simple means the beam. Now, the second question which arises is as to what we really mean by this term called axial force. By here I will say that axial force is nothing but those set of forces that are acting along the axis of the beam. Well, in our one more small clear words or definition, I would even like to describe that these are those forces which pass through the center of gravity of the body or the given beam along the length direction. Now here, if you see, this is a set of a simply supported beam where W is a load which is acting perpendicular to the beam, and these are the two reaction loads. Definitely, since both the external load and the reaction loads are acting perpendicular to the beam, hence they cannot be considered as an axial load. But if you see on the other side, this P kilonewton and this load are definitely acting along the length of the beam and are definitely passing through the axis of the beam. So they are termed as axial forces, and these are only the forces which are responsible for making the axial force diagram. But kindly note that before drawing the axial force diagram, one should be very much clear as to what are the signs to be used, because based upon the sign of the force the diagram is made. Now always remember that if an axial force is a tension force, tension means those forces which are acting outside the given body, then the resultant axial force diagram will be a positive. But if, as in this case, both the forces are acting towards inside, then they are compressive forces. Now here what happens is the compressive forces, as a result of the compressive forces, the resultant axial force diagram will be a negative force. Of course, magnitude will remain the same, P kilonewton, but the resultant axial force diagram will be on the negative side. So I think by this video I have provided you a very detailed description of axial force diagram. Okay. At the end of the lecture, I would like request each of the person watching the video to kindly subscribe and like my videos. I hope the doubt raised has been cleared in this lecture. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.